pretty good for this Spider-Man. Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSU81 and today I'm very excited to be doing a review for this latest Mafex The Amazing Spider-Man Black costume and comic versions. Okay, so this is the Spider-Man which I'm really excited for, as well as the other one which is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man Scarlet Spider. But at the same time, I'm quite worried for this one here because I have seen some pictures whereby some collectors are actually complaining about the paint scratches and the mispaint and things like that. So I'm not sure how's mine going to turn out, which is what we are going to find out in this review. So let's take a look at the box. I'm quite surprised that they actually use white on this, because at first I was thinking they could be using all black on the box, but that will really defeat the purpose because you will not be able to see this black Spider-Man clearly. But I really love the design of this box. It's really nice, and I must say is that this is one of the Mafex box which I am quite reluctant to throw it away this time. And on this side of the box you can see some really nice squatting pose. Now I'm really excited for this I must hate. And at the top of the box you can see some really cool Spider-Man symbols right over here. My favorite part of the box. Wow, this is really amazing looking. It's very nice. You can see all the accessory that it comes with. So let's get him out. Okay, so this is the black costume Spider-Man right out of the box, and oh my god, this guy is beautiful. And the moment that I took him out, I'm not sure whether it's shown on the camera, you can really see this guy is not just all black except for the white as well. It just comes with some shades of blue. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can see it with my own eyes. You can see there are some very faint kind of blue, which is very comic accurate, because as you can see in some of these pictures, he does have some blue over the black. Yeah, so they actually tries to do that, but at the same time, wow, I'm not sure. I really hope that you can see what I'm looking at now, because there are really some shadings of blue. I believe if I were to off my lights, it might not be that obvious. Yeah, you can see that now it turns all black, but once you have some lighting on, you can really see the blue. Whew, this is beautiful. I'm wondering how they're able to do that. Okay, I still have the plastic on because I just want to show you guys Mafex really take good care of your figure, especially when it's still in the box, to make sure there is no paints being rubbed off to the other parts. Yeah, so let me just take this off. Okay, so let's take a closer look, and I really fear of this moment because I don't want mine to have any paint scratches as we seen on the picture just now. So yeah, mine does have a tiny bit here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, not so bad, but there are some paint. Even this side here, there is some. Wow, this is pretty bad. This one seems like there's a crack here on the paint. Yeah, this portion as well. Oh no, let's see further. Yeah, the back is pretty perfect as you can see, but not the front, especially this portion and this portion here. No, Mafex, why do you have to do this to my favorite characters now? Oh, but it's not so bad. I mean, you can't really tell from afar, but once you get real up close, yeah, it's there. And wow, it's kind of heartache to see this, but I think I still can accept it. But if I were to see any more good deals on this guy, I think I might grab another, something like a backup for this guy. But I won't say that this is a deal breaker. Yeah, for me, I think it's still acceptable. It's not as bad as what is shown on those pictures. I feel sorry for those collectors. And the best thing about this guy is the matte black. Like I say, I always like matte paint. Another part which is quite distinctive for this Spider-Man is the below of his shoe, which is all blue. I love this blue, but it's very comic accurate as you can see in these pictures here. Yeah, and let's take a look at the head. Yeah, it's really nicely painted here. My goodness, this is really good. The back of it, yeah, pretty good. I still see the shades of blue. I hope you can see them too. It's very cool. Okay, so next let's move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head as always, so he can look to the right, looks to the left, looking up, yep, pretty good. Looking down, yes, equally good. His hand can turn 360 degrees, it can go up, yep, more than 90 degrees. There's a butterfly joint here which is having a very good range of movement. Arm swivels, a double joint elbow. Of course, you can swivel his hand around, moving up and down. 2 points of articulations here. So you can turn his waist side to side, moving around. And for his torso, you got to be very careful, because as you can see, it's rather close together. So when you try to move it around, be very careful not to scratch off the white paint. Oh no, yeah, you see mine does have another scratch here. I haven't even tried to bend him, so you have to be very careful, but it's a very nice range of movement. Bending forward, yes, pretty good. Bending backwards, yeah, even better. So there's a pull down mechanism for his leg. Kicking forward, yep, more than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, yeah, not too bad. Some inner swivels, a double joint knee, and his foot can swivel side to side, going up and down. And let's see how well this Spider-Man can do a split. Wow, pretty good. So I must say that this Spider-Man does have a pretty good range of articulations. Okay, so let's move on to the accessory for this guy. I will start with the hands. So he just comes with a pair of relaxed hand that's already on the figure, a pair of closed fist hands, a pair of hands to hold on to the webbings, a pair of wall crawling hands, a pair of web shooting hands, and lastly a pair of wall crawling hands with magnets. And of course, he just comes with a pair of foots with magnets as well, 2 short webbings, 2 mediums webbings, 2 long webbings. And it just comes with this very nice webbing bags. Is that what you call it? It's very detailed though. Yup, you can see all the linings here. Very nice ones. And he just comes with these alternate Spider-Man heads. And let's do some comparison. Yeah, they looks pretty much the same, except this one I think is a more angrier look, and this one is the normal heads. And this is the last accessory that it comes with. Wow, very nice. I kind of like the neck here, whereby you can see the symbiote is going up, and this Peter Parker does looks very rugged with the mustache over his face, but it's very nice. At least it looks something different as compared to the previous Peter Parker heads that we've been getting. So let's do some quick comparison. You can see it's very much different as compared to the regular Spider-Man Peter Parker heads. Wow, this is a rather nice one. I love it. So as you can see, this symbiote Spider-Man does comes with pretty much accessory as per any other normal Spider-Mans from Mafex, except that this time they do give this extra bags accessories here. So I would say that the accessory is pretty good for this Spider-Man. And next I'll show you how to put on some of the accessory onto him. I'll start with the hand. So you just need to pull it out gently like this, and just slot in the hands that you want to. And to use the webbing on his hand, you just need to remove the hands, put the webbing in like this, slot in the web shooting hands. So there you have it. And to make him hold on to his webbing, you need to use this thumbs up hand, and you just need to slot it in like this. Okay, yep, so this is how he looks like when he's holding on to his webbings. And to interchange the magnetic foot, you just need to slot it out like this, and just slot it back in as easy as this. And to let him hold on to his back, basically what you need to do is to readjust his hand to the back like this. Yep, use the butterfly joint, yeah, to do it something like this. And you just need to slot both of the arms in at the same time. Yes, as easy as this. Then you just put the hands back, and voila, there you have it. Wow, this is a very nice bag for him. Wow, cool. And lastly, to interchange the head, you just need to pop it out like this, and just need to pop it back in. And this is how he looks like with the angry look. So to interchange to the unmasked head, you need to pop out the neck as well. Okay, like this, and just push it in. Wow, this is very nice. I love it. This is really good. Wow. If you're enjoying this video, do click on the likes button. And next I'm going to move on to some posability of this Spider-Man. As we know, Spider-Man is good in doing dynamic poses, so I have done this earlier on just to save some time, and I actually copied this pose from these pictures that you can see right now. Even though it's not as good as what the picture shows, but I think it looks pretty close enough, and if you have those very nice custom webbings, then it will look even better with this awesome pose. Wow. Okay, so next I'll move on to some size comparisons. I'll start off with the Mafex Spider-Man as well. So I have this Spider-Man 075, yep, as well as this recent reissue or repaint, as you like to call it, for this guy. So they are both the Spider-Man from Mafex. Still on the Mafex, I'd like to compare with this Peter B. Parker, as well as this very tiny Homecoming Spider-Man. And moving on to some Marvel Legends, I have this Scarlet Spider, as well as this Black Symbiote Spider-Man as well. And let's move on to some SH Figuarts. I have this Far From Home Spider-Man, as well as this the Anti-Ox suit Spider-Man. Still on the SH Figuarts, I'd like to compare with two more of the MCU Spider-Man, and they looks very small as compared to him. And last but not least, let's compare with some Sentinel Toys Spider-Man. Yeah, this is the Peter Parker or Peter B. Parker one. Wow, he looks taller than him. As well as this Miles Morales from Sentinel Toys as well. And next, let's talk about the price for this new Spider-Man. He costs around 8660 yen, which is around 59 USD. And I were to compare him with the very first Spider-Man 075, and this guy costs around 7550 yen, which is about 51 USD. So the difference between these two in terms of the release date, I think is about 2 years apart, 2 to 3 years apart if I'm not wrong. So it's only about 1,000 yens different, which is about $8 USD. So I still think that this guy, I would not say cheap, but he's still at the reasonable pricing, I would say. It's not entirely cheap, of course, but it's still affordable. Okay, so my final verdict for this Symbiote Spider-Man, based on all the star ratings so far, is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. Actually, he can get a 9, but because of some of the cracks here and there, so I have to deduct some points out of it. Otherwise, I think this Spider-Man is quite a pretty masterpiece on hand. It does looks very good, and the articulation is pretty good, accessory is pretty good, and the poses is pretty good, as well as price I think is still affordable. Yes, I do recommend this Mafex Symbiote Spider-Man. If you're a big fan of Black Spider-Man, this is the one that you should go for. But before you buy, I would like to advise you to actually look closely on the box and choose the best one, because I bought it from Ami, so there is no way I can choose. But if you see it in any retail shop, do take a look on these symbols and see if you have a good one. So I do hope you enjoy my review, and most importantly, it helps you to decide whether you should grab this guy, and my answer is yes. And I'll catch you again in my next video. I hope you will watch these videos right over here. Thank you.